I'm Blake. I'm doing a sociology project. It's about a time where you experience some social injustice or some inequality. I'm gonna talk about a time when me and one of my friends had experienced something walking home from campus one day. She should be on her way.
Hey.
Come sit over here.
Hi.
Alright, this is Kaya. We're gonna talk about a day where we went to go play basketball, and on the way back, a little something happened.
We went to go play basketball at IM West. Very competitive day. We had just left before it closed, like around 11. And we were walking towards East Neighborhood where we lived. And we noticed that there was a white student in her car sitting at a red light.
So around this time, it's around 11:15. People don't walk around campus that late a lot of times. So there wasn't a lot of people out. We crossing the crosswalk. She was at a red light, and a group of white students were walking past her first. Whatever, it wasn't a big deal. Then we walked by, and when we get almost in front of the car, we hear the doors lock. In my mind, if she's being cautious, she would have locked the doors in the first place. So the first group of people walk by. She's cautious. She doesn't want anything to happen. So she locks the doors in defense of herself. So where the problem came is she didn't lock the doors because people walked by her car in general. She locked the doors because we walked by.
Needless to say, I was offended.
To get back at her, I jump in her direction. Ah!
Right when we walked by her, the light turned green and she peeled off.
Me and Kaya are laughing pretty hard right now. Both because we thought it was funny, but we're also laughing because we were partly in disbelief that she would do that.
So what do you think we could have done differently?
I could have handled it better. I could have not tried to scare her. I don't think that anything that I would have done could have changed her mind. Any attempt for me to address her or walk up to her and show her what she did wrong would have just scared her further. So I could have just left it alone. I don't think there's anything that I could have done to change the way that the girl felt, because sometimes when people are from places that aren't very diverse, they're only used to being around people, like themselves, they can only rely on stereotypes to shape how they see everybody else. So if they've never met a black person before and a black person walks by them, they're only gonna be able to identify those black people as what everybody else might have to say about them. What did we learn about the situation, do you think?
There's nothing that you can do about how people treat you or what they think about you before they meet you.
But I think what you can do is you cannot contribute to the stereotypes. So do your best to create your own identity so that nobody else can identify you as a part of the stereotype, because you've already done your part to break the stereotypes.